Welcome to the Life 2.0 podcast. My name is Matt Jones, a former pro musician turned lifestyle entrepreneur and author. Every week, I want to bring you different strategies, tools, and concepts to empower your life, from mindset to health, career, and more. Thank you for hanging here with me. It means everything. Now, let's get to the episode. Hello, and welcome to the Life 2.0 podcast. I'm your host, Matt Jones, and today we're discussing 5 ways to overcome procrastination and achieve your goals in the new year. So, the new year is here. It's already February, and many of us have set new goals and resolutions for ourselves. But, it's not uncommon to find ourselves falling into the trap of procrastination, right? According to various sources, the statistics on failure rates of New Year's resolutions vary, but generally, a high percentage of people fail to stick to their resolutions. This is, not surprising. Let's see, here are a few estimates. Around 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by the second week of February, according to a study by the University of Scranton. According to a survey by the online service provider Strava, only 8% of people feel they've achieved their New Year's resolutions, while 92% reported they have not achieved their goals. And a study by the business coaching company Franklin Covey found that only 46% of people who set New Year's resolutions actually achieve them. So, it's worth noting that these statistics may vary depending on different factors, such as like the difficulty of the resolution, the level of commitment, and the support system in place. However, overall, it seems that a significant number of people fail to achieve their New Year's resolutions. I've done this. I've failed to do this. A lot of people I know have failed to do this. That's all right. If you find yourself struggling right now, don't be afraid. You're not alone. So all we can do is reassess and, see where we're struggling and try to improve upon it, basically, I'm a big purveyor of making sure your goals actually inspire you. Many of us want a better life in many ways, yet, we either don't dream big enough or we don't do a lot of due diligence to figure out why we want these things. A lot of time too, it can come from suffering. There is still motivation, in itself from suffering that can be really powerful for ourselves. If being overweight gives you, daily sadness, you can transform it into positive energy. You just really, really need to desire it and really want it. Your goals do have to inspire you. It's like trying to run a marathon with a broken leg, it's just not going to happen. People often set goals and they think, people often set goals that they think they should do rather than what truly motivates them. It's like being force-fed broccoli when you'd rather have a double cheeseburger. You'll choke it down, but you won't enjoy it. The key to success is to find a goal that ignites your passion and really sets your soul on fire. If you're not inspired by your goals, you're much more likely to end up lying on the couch, watching Netflix, rather than, making progress towards your dreams. So first thing, just as a general understanding for this episode, that's the first thing to be aware of. You need to be super, super inspired by your goals. All right, let's get into it. So 5 good ways to overcome procrastination in your life. Number 1, start with small steps. So breaking down your big goal into smaller, manageable tasks can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed and make progress easier to see. Focus on one small step at a time and celebrate each accomplishment. And this way you remain realistic and dedicated. Don't just focus on the end goal, just the next step. Whether, you want to start your own business or lose some weight or learn a new language, just start and focus on the next task. In my blog, I've talked about the idea of chunking. If you've heard of that before, it's helped me to prioritize my life when I was dealing with businesses and work and being a parent and just everything. So chunking, it basically refers to the process of breaking down complex tasks into smaller manageable parts. And this helps to, simplify the task and make it easier to accomplish. The smaller parts or chunks are usually more focused and can be completed in shorter periods of time, which can increase productivity and then reduce your stress. So by dividing a large task into smaller pieces, you're able to prioritize work better and focus on one piece at a time, leading to a better understanding of the task and its completion. Okay, number 2, eliminate distractions. So distractions can be a major roadblock to productivity, whether it's social media, emails, or just a cluttered workspace. Eliminate anything that pulls your focus away from your goals. It's so easy to get distracted nowadays with social media, streaming services. It's good to have downtime, but you should start monitoring just how much time you spend on these devices and, really set aside time where you're only allowed to watch programs or be on your phone, during certain allotted times. It also helps to create a designated workspace separate from areas of leisure or relaxation to try to establish a mindset of productivity. You can also try the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused 25-minute intervals, followed by a 5-minute break. You could also use apps or tools that block distracting websites or limit your usage of social media. And you could also practice mindfulness meditation to improve focus and really reduce your stress. You should really surround yourself with positive and motivated individuals as well, who will really support your productivity goals. Someone who really has your back. So try to implement these strategies, and you can really minimize distractions and just increase your overall efficiency. So number 3 is to prioritize and plan. So take some time to prioritize your tasks and create a schedule or to-do list. This can help you stay on track and keep procrastination at bay. Some people say you shouldn't use to-do lists. I tend to disagree with this. You need to do something, to get a foundation started. Some people like a planner or just making to-do lists. However you do it doesn't really matter as long as you're actually planning and executing. So don't listen to unsolicited advice that doesn't actually encourage action-oriented steps. If you're someone who is on a lifelong journey of personal growth, if you have a vision of your future holding greater freedom and abundance than your current circumstances suggest, then this opportunity to have your own thriving business in the personal development industry may be just what you're looking for. If you are serious about creating a future where you work for yourself and have at least 2 hours a day to devote to something fresh and have a fire in your belly to work with like-minded others on a growth path, click the link in the podcast description. I am so proud to have entrepreneur, mentor, and mom Caroline Hope as a personal sponsor of this podcast. After learning her story, I was really moved by her uplifting outlook on life and her resilience and bravery to make the change from surviving to thriving. When you click on the link to her site and sign up, you get instant access to a free 3-day Mind Power Mojo Bootcamp. With this training, you will be guided to the inner sanctums of your mind and be taught step by step how to exercise and apply powerful techniques and principles to maximize your personal power. This training will provide you with the knowledge, tools, and techniques necessary to manifest your reality. This may just be the wake-up call that you need to start your own business today. Click the link to get started. And number 4, find an accountability partner or join a community of like-minded individuals who can provide support and encouragement. Or set up a system of rewards and consequences to hold yourself accountable. This could be your partner or friends locally. Make sure to open up about your goals, guys. With those closest to you, it's a good safeguard to not fail your goals. Because this way you're not only accountable to yourself, you're actually accountable to others. Others who will really push you. So try to get someone who won't let you give up and will really push you, to the end. And lastly, number 5 for overcoming procrastination of your goals, practice self-care. So this is very important. Procrastination can be, rooted in burnout or stress. So taking care of yourself, whether it's through exercise, meditation, or simply taking a break, can help boost your motivation and energy levels. And it's vital because, it allows you to take care of your physical, mental, emotional well-being. It helps to reduce stress, improve mood, boost self-esteem, increase resilience, and really just promote overall health and happiness, in your life. Practicing self-care can also increase productivity and your effectiveness in your daily tasks, and can also really improve your relationships with others. When you have so much going on in your life, I've definitely found this as a parent, especially while doing business, that, if you want to show up for your family, you can only do so much. Your cup has to be full of something. So when you can get away and you can work on yourself a little bit, you can really show up for your life and for others. So yeah, this really helps. I personally love going for hikes and walks and runs in nature. I do meditation and yoga. I if I don't do these things, I find that I really get burnt out easily. So, maybe you should try that. You don't have to do those. They just help me. But, try to find things that help you relax, preferably by yourself, where you can avoid distractions and, even do some self-reflection. So that's it, guys. That was 5 ways to overcome procrastination of your goals. So here they are again, summed up. Number 1, start with small steps. Number 2, eliminate distractions. Number 3, prioritize and plan. Number 4, find an accountability partner. And number 5, practice self-care. So remember, guys, progress takes time. So be kind and be patient with yourself. Stay focused, stay motivated, and you'll be surprised at how much you can actually accomplish. So thanks for listening to the Life 2.0 podcast. Join me next time for more tips and strategies to help you achieve your goals and live your best life. Again, click on the link below for Caroline Hope's program, which allows you to get the free 3-day Mojo Mind Power course. Again, I'm Matt Jones. Thanks for spending time with me. Wishing you all happiness and prosperity in the new year. Bye-bye.